Hi, my name is Abisola Bibola Lasisi, and I'm here to present on the projects I've been working on since I started my internship at the Cognitive Technologies. Okay, here's the task. I have seven tasks assigned to me. So here's the first task. I was given the data to work on to find insight from the data. So here's the task one to do what we call data exploration and to also find the summary statistics of the data. Okay, so here is my finding in my task one. Here is the insight I was able to derive from here. The average age is 27.8. We have no investment avenue of 3, investment avenue of 37, and we have historical investment individual. We can see that it is very interactive. Task 2 is to find the gender-based analysis. Here we can see the total investment by gender. Because in the investment we have the mutual funds, we have the equity market, we have the gender base. You can see a total investment by gender. We have count investment by gender. The task 3 is to find the objective analysis, which we are able to find the objective of investment. We have the capital acquisition, we have the growth, we have the income. We also calculate the Pearson correlation, which is it here. Here the our slicer for easy, maneuver of the analysis to get that the greatest. So we have the tax flow, we have the investment duration and frequency. We can see here that average duration we have 3 to 5 years. We can see that 3 to 5 years and 1 to 4 years as the highest duration so far in terms of the investments. Here is tax 5, find and get an insight on the reasons for investment. Now we have for reason for investment, we can see them here. We are seed by mutual. We can see the findings that we need to get here. Okay. Then taxes. Here is the to get an insight on the source of information. We can see financial consultants, internet, newspaper, magazine, television. We can see the revenue by source on the left. Okay, this tax 7 now is now combine all the insight derived so far. That's from text 1 to text 6. Now we combine the inside together to get the adequate, to get the required information from the data. Okay, I named my analysis demographic and behavior analysis of investment preferences based on the insights derived. Okay, now it is seen here that the average age of investors is 27.8 years, with more than 25 males investors and 15 female investors. Okay, now when we look at these investors investments by gender, we can see here that the males, dominate the males predominantly invest in the equity market. We can see the equity market here, 89, and followed by the mutual fund, then we have the government bonds of 121. When you look at the female also favor the equity market, okay? Wherever it has a lower investment in mutual funds and the government bonds of 55, okay? In the gender, when you see gender by investment avenues, it is observed that a large majority with 92%, 92.5% has chosen a specific investment avenues, while a small portion of 7.5 has not, okay? We have the avenue by source that shows that financial consultants, and newspaper, financial consultants and newspaper magazine are the primary source of investment, okay, of investment information, with television and internet being the less common. All right, when you look at the avenue by duration, it is seen that most investments are held for 3 to 5 years, followed by 1 to 3 years. Okay, there are fewer short time, less than 1 year, than the long time, more than 5 years investment. They are lower. Okay, now let's look at the avenue by invest monitor. We can see here that monthly investment monitoring is the most common, followed by weekly and then daily. Okay, the investment objectives. When we look at the investment objective, we can see that capital acquisition is the top investment objective, with growth being 11 and followed by the income generation. Okay. Now, when you look at the individual by saving objective, it is observed that retirement plan with 60% dominates the savings objective. Okay. Followed by the health scale of 32.5%. You can see it then, followed by education of 7.5%. Okay. here is my findings in this analysis. Okay. There are lots of recommendations. I will stick the recommendation on the page there. Meanwhile, I would appreciate your feedback on these presentations, on my analysis. Yeah, the feedback is very important to me. Your recommendations and suggestions too are welcome. Thank you very much.